As you all know, the Secret Service has one mandate: protect the president and protect the family wherever they go. It's fairly straightforward. That should be the end of the story. However, due to the President Trump, him and his family's habits, it turns out the Secret Service, in doing their duty, has actually run out of money. Now, this is amazing. This is according to USA Today. The Secret Service can no longer afford to pay the hundreds of agents it needs to carry out an expanded protective mission. Now, why is that? How did they run out of money? What did the Trumps do? Well, apparently, this is partly due to the sheer size of the president's family and efforts necessary to secure their multiple residents up and down the East Coast. So let me explain here. Now, they write that the agency has faced a crushing workload since the height of the election season and has not relented in the first 7 months of the administration. Now, agents must protect Trump, and that's obvious. That's their job, right? Who has traveled almost every weekend to his properties in Florida, New Jersey, and Virginia, as well as his adult children, whose business trips and vacations have taken them across the country and overseas. So, look, I understand they have a job to do, right? And it's not their fault. And I'm not even arguing that the president shouldn't be protected by the Secret Service. I think the thing that frustrates me the most about this is actually not only the amount of vacation that Trump is taking, to his own properties, by the way, but also his children, who are using this money for business trips. Now, let me explain. Okay. Now, one of the reasons for so much expense is how many people are actually needing Secret Service protection. Now, under Trump, 42 people now have protection. That's a number that includes 18 members of his family, and that's actually up from 31 during the Obama administration. Now, for a second, I want to talk about the Obama administration. See, during President Obama's administration, you would hear Fox News, you would hear Donald Trump complaining about, oh my God, Obama taking another vacation, going golfing again, spending that taxpayer money. Look at the Secret Service. Secret Service has got to go and protect him. That's taxpayer money. That's taxpayer money. Do you hear that anymore? No, not at all. And in fact, Donald Trump has taken more vacation days and has golfed way more than President Obama had within his first 7 months. Within his first 7 months, President Trump has golfed way more than President Obama has in the first 4 years. That's amazing. And also super disastrous and super, super expensive. Okay. And of course, this has caused lots and lots of problems. Already over 1,000 agents have hit their salary and overtime caps. And unfortunately, it's not going to get any better any soon. Now, the USA Today says overwork and constant travel have also been been driving a recent exodus from the Secret Service ranks. So now they're quitting. They're like, well, you can't afford to pay me anymore. Yes, we're working our asses off. We're doing all this travel. We're trying to protect the president. That's our job. But we're not even getting paid for it. So screw you. We're done. And look, without congressional intervention to provide additional funding, the service will not be able to pay agents for work they have already done. They say the crunch is so serious that the director has begun discussions with lawmakers to raise the combined salary and overtime cap for agents from $160,000 per year to $187,000 for at least the duration of Trump's first term. But even if such a proposal were approved, about 130 veteran agents would not be fully compensated for hundreds of hours already amassed, according to agencies. So, now this is funny, because Trump has a history of running up debts and then stiffing people. Imagine if he stiffs the Secret Service. In fact, they already are. There are agents that are not getting paid and that are not going to get paid. He's already stiffing the Secret Service. And look, they're already out of money. Now, let me break down why it's been so expensive. I keep mentioning a couple of things that aren't quite specific, so let's get into the specifics. Since his inauguration, Trump has taken 7 trips to Mar-a-Lago, traveled to his Bedminster, New Jersey golf club 5 times, and returned to Trump Tower and Manhattan at least once. Trump's frequent visits to his, what he calls the Winter White House and the Summer White House, are challenging for the agency, which must maintain a regular security infrastructure at each, while still allowing access to paying members and guests. Always costly in manpower and equipment, the president's jaunts to Mar-a-Lago are estimated to cost $3 million each, based on a General Accounting Office estimate for similar travel by former President Barack Obama. The Secret Service has also spent $60,000 on golf cart rentals this year alone to protect Trump at both Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster. Not only that, but you also had the issue where Melania Trump, for a while, was not living at the White House. She was actually still living in Trump Tower, and she needed a separate security detail until June. And of course, she has a full-time security detail. Now, some of the family does not have a full-time security detail. They have a part-time if they go on trips. Now, those people without a full security detail, I think, are some of the other members of the family. For example, Donald Jr. and Eric. Now, speaking of them, this is probably the most egregious part. Trump's other sons, Trump Organization executives Donald Jr. and Eric, based in New York, are also covered by security details, including when they travel frequently to promote Trump-branded properties in other countries. Well, no, well, wait a minute here. So Donald and Donald Jr. and Eric, they go and do Trump property detail or trips, right? So they go and do these trips, and they use these security details that are taxpayer funded. But why are we paying for that? That's to help their businesses. We're literally paying our tax money to subsidize their business trips. That's insane. That's insane. Now, here's a couple examples of that. Earlier this year, Eric Trump's business travel to Uruguay cost the Secret Service nearly $100,000 just for hotel rooms. Other trips included the United Kingdom and the Dominican Republic. In February, both sons and their security details traveled to Vancouver, British Columbia, for the opening of a new Trump hotel there, and to Dubai to officially open a Trump International Golf Club. Why in the hell are we paying for Eric and Donald Jr., to push their own business interests, to go to different Trump properties? That's what we're paying for. Look, I can understand vacations. I can understand going to different important events like summits. But what we're doing is that we're paying for their kids to do business deals that don't benefit America. They benefit us, or they benefit them. Okay, they don't benefit us. If they want protection on those trips, they need to pay for it themselves. It's ludicrous that we end up paying the bill for something that's not going to benefit our country. And speaking of vacation, we have more. In March, security details accompanies part of the family, including Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, on a skiing vacation in Aspen, Colorado. Even Tiffany Trump, yes, Tiffany, took vacations with her boyfriend to international locales such as Germany and Hungary, which also require Secret Service protection. All of this is why the Secret Service is now bankrupt. Now, do you hear Fox News complaining about this? Again, it's funny, when Obama took a vacation, Fox News was all over it. Oh my God, the money, it's so expensive. He's wasting all this taxpayer money. They're flying on Air Force One. They got all the Secret Service. We're going broke. We're going broke. And yet when Trump does it, and does it far more often, and spends more taxpayer money on it, including for his kids to make business deals, where's Fox News? What are they saying about it? They're not saying anything about it. You're hearing not even a peep. They never cared about it. It was all politics. It's all political. And look, Trump, who also criticized President Obama for doing travel, for going on trips, for going golfing, he doesn't care either. all political. That should show you right there what kind of person Trump truly is and what kind of station Fox News is. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.